What a beautiful bit of scenery there. The clouds, the golf course, the big trash can. Let's forego the over-the-top intros there for a second. Have some real conversations. But try to keep it lighthearted. Hard to talk about this without people going, Jake, you're just bitching. They're like, no, I'm just trying to have real conversations. Shut up, Jake! No one wants to hear your bullshit! Oh, I gotta sneeze so bad. Where's the sun? There it is. Does this work for you guys? Kind of works for me. God, this is a bad time to try to do this, though. Okay, we're gonna have to suppress it. That was fun. A lot of you guys, girls, whatever you want to call yourselves out there, if you watch more than just a handful of YouTube channels, which I imagine most of you do, you're probably aware that things have gone pretty upside down around here. Is that this platform is not what it used to be. It seems like a bad idea. Okay, it literally just goes to that box. Headers on the ground. Back in the day, if you could do that, if you could hold an audience, you could make a few bucks on this website. And if you got enough of it, you could even make a living off of this website. It was pretty cool, man. And like many people, I just threw videos up on here for fun and was fortunate enough and I put enough effort into it that somehow I was able to pull it off. I think I just hated my job so much at the time that I thought, I know it's a long shot, but I'm gonna really commit hard to doing this shit. And I pulled it off! Without, like I said, going into a bunch of long conversations about it, a couple things changed. Many of you guys have heard of something called the YouTube adpocalypse. About a few days after my wife quit her day job of 5 years that we had our health insurance through and everything, so she could stay at home with my little girl, freeing me up to do more YouTube, because we thought that was a better future in that. My wife looked at me and said, what are we gonna do? And I said, I don't know. That's when I got a job for a short while. You may remember, I was doing, holy shit, I was gonna go this way. I guess I'm not. That was a dirt road I was gonna go right down. I guess I'll just do wheelies. Anyone gonna complain? So, it affects people all across the board. There's lots of channels that you watch that are having the exact same issues I'm having. And then there's other ones, for whatever fucking reason, we don't fucking know why, are not affected. Maybe things just haven't hit them yet. Maybe they're making enough cringeworthy enough shit. YouTube seems to like that stuff. I don't know. I don't know why. Basically, there's this adpocalypse thing. Messes up all the advertising. There's a sheriff. I don't care. I'm not speeding at the moment. Pretty much every video I put up now on YouTube pretty much gets what they call limited advertising some point within the first 24 hours. I don't know when exactly. I have to basically be on my toes, constantly updating and watching for it. As soon as it happens, I can appeal it, and it almost always comes back. It just takes a day. The day that, you know, where most of all your ads come from. On top of that, then they mess it up to where it's really hard to get found. You know, I don't want to go on and on too much about this, but basically what happens is that your videos, you know, you can look at things and see how are people finding your videos, what are they searching for, what are they looking up, and it used to be all kinds of things like supermotos and motorcycles, motovlogs, wheelies, you know, like cool things that people search for on the regular. Now it's incredibly niche. In fact, so niche, one of the main ways people find my channel is like the top 5 searches are all just different variations of Jake the Garden Snake, the Garden Snake, Jake the Garden Snake, Jake the Garden Snake with all spaces, you know what I'm saying? That's how they find me now. That's the #1 way people find me. Which means you already have to know who I am. That's not, thanks YouTube. Pretty much it's the relevance and stuff like that they control. If they decide they don't want you to be super relevant for whatever reason, well then you won't be. I'm not sure what politics or what they're going for to do this. I don't really understand it. I'm not like a super political channel. Those guys get real screwed up right now. I figure a whatever YouTube channel, and I'm getting really sort of shit on by the system. For whatever reason, I'm too edgy, so it's pretty much a hard platform on here. You know, there's been talk a lot of times. People when I talk about this say, Jake, why don't you go look at a different platform? You should make your own. First of all, making your own platform would be insanely expensive. I hope you understand that. Like the legalities and things you'd have to go through would just be insane. Oh my god! There is one thing, and I've been actually talking about this for years, that may be able to replace YouTube or at least become strong competition. Because right now they're basically a monopoly. There's a dirt devil right there. And Amazon was the people I said Amazon could take them on. They actually have all the sort of resources and money and already kind of have a lot of things developed that they could just sort of retool to making an uploading platform. Well, they've been taking Twitch and they now allow you to upload pretty much anything on there. I actually uploaded 1 or 2 random videos on there. Now I did find out then afterwards that if you're gonna upload onto Twitch, you you can't also upload that same video like onto another platform like YouTube. So what I was thinking about doing is maybe putting like uncensored versions of my videos over there that are maybe a little bit like more extended or something, you know? I think that would be okay. I don't know for sure. I still don't know if they don't want me doing that. I'm trying to do more research onto the Twitch thing. But it looks promising because they've got this whole like upload thing now, and it's like in beta version. They're like, we're gonna make it really cool. So they may slowly kind of re-engineer, retool some of their stuff to being a video upload platform website, which would be awesome. Right now, though, to make money through that site, you pretty much got to get people to either like subscribe or donate, which is kind of hard if they can't see their name pop up on the screen. It's basically fan funded though right now, but if they were to integrate in some of their like Amazon affiliate stuff, I don't see why they couldn't do really well. It's just like a weird section of road right there. We're just kind of in limbo. We're hoping that'll take off. A lot of us are. Even if it does, though, I don't know if they'll be able to bring financial money to it right off the bat, or even for a while. I know if you have Amazon Prime, there's like you get like this free subscription thing to somebody a month on there, which helps them out. So if I could get it where people could subscribe, I would. It's just everything's so engineered right now for people to do like live streaming up the live stream. We're just kind of in weird times, and a lot of it's just me wanting to give you kind of an update on it, let you know what's happening. I do have a Patreon, guys, and honestly, fan funding is one of the few things that's going to keep this going. I love making this content, and I want to keep doing it, and I'm sure if I can't, I still will from time to time. I did it for free to start with there was no chance of making a living when we started doing this, but you know, if I took a day job there for a minute, and I just wasn't able to put out any real videos, and I wasn't doing well enough at that day job for it to, like, none of it made sense at the end, and I had to leave. But I saw what happens when I started working 55, 60 hours a week at a normal job again. I used to be able to pull it off, work a whole bunch of hours, come home. I sold rock jeans, and then would do YouTube overnight. I was working like crazy, but I didn't have a kids then. I just had me and my wife. A little bit easier. You can neglect her and be an asshole, and then she almost divorces you, then you have a rethink, and then anyway, this is my philosophy with fan funding and things like Patreon, kind of my approach to it. You know, I don't know about you, but I watch YouTube more than I watch probably any other platform. I don't have cable TV or any of that shit anymore. Other than watching their little ads they have on there, you're really not doing a lot for that YouTuber, to be fair. You're basically watching their videos for free. Take $5 and I give it to 5 people on that platform, $1 a piece a month, which is not a crazy amount, sure. Okay, guy. It's alright, bubs. I still love you. It's worth more than watching their entire YouTube library, typically, okay? In 1 month. So you're actually doing them a huge favor, even though it's only $1. This, by the way, this whole thing for it to actually work, it kind of requires numerous people to do it. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to encourage you. Come on, $5. You can afford $5. If you can't, by the way, seriously, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not trying to fucking guilt you into it. Think about the kind of stuff that YouTube right now is pushing. What's like the top videos out there? Who's the top creators on YouTube that are doing really well? Is it the kind of content you like? Probably not. I'm gonna take a wild guess. It's not the kind of content you enjoy. So what do you do about that? Well, if you just keep doing what you're doing and watching the videos, you're basically, whether you want to or not, you're not helping out. You're not helping making any change on that. Everybody says, oh yeah, all you creators should move to a new site or do this and that. It's all of us. We all got to work on this together. When you give money to someone's Patreon, it's like a big fucking middle finger to YouTube and the whole way they're working everything now. And it's basically saying, this is what I want to support. Fuck you guys. Be other platforms. I don't know for sure if it'll be Twitch. Could be something else, but you know, we're gonna have something else. It's gonna happen. There's too many people that are just pissed off and upset right now the way YouTube's going. I can't believe Vimeo is the way they are, man. You have to like literally pay money to upload a month, and there's literally no advertising. Like, what? Who the Vimeo? This is your time. You could capitalize on this. Retool the website. Holy shit. But yeah, if you go check out my Patreon, go there and click on it. I'll give you a little more info about it. You don't have to, but if you want to, it's fun. I'm a little more interactive over there because it's a smaller audience. I guess that's the point of the video, is to say that I don't know where things are going to happen. We're not doing well. I was very optimistic about all this at first when everything first started happening. I thought it was going to be fine, but I was wrong. We're not fine. We're not doing that well. The video literally died like the last 15 seconds I was making my point. Lost my cameras there. YouTube's got weird politics going on, and whether it's relevance or paying or any of that stuff, they're pushing certain creators and they're trying to push other certain creators out.
And I think things like fan funding is really one of the few options we have to really sort of give that the middle finger and say like, no, we want to support what we want to support. You know, like I said, we may end up having another platform at some point we can jump on, but until then we keep the channels we like afloat. You know, if you can support things like that, I encourage you to do so. If you can't, don't worry about it. Again though, if you can, I'd say don't give $5 to me, give $5 to 5 people. And I think that's a much better approach, and I think it's the kind of approach that makes it where we can really pull through this sort of bullshittery that's going on YouTube. Anyway, thanks for checking out the videos. Check out the Patreon thing if you want to see more, or if not, just wait till the next video and I'll do something stupid with Dan. Dan was in town recently, we did a bunch of dumb things. That's coming soon. Y'all take care.